Flag PS4 NASCAR League. And tonight we are at Kansas Motor Speedway for the Hollywood Casino 400, and I am joined by NASCAR Man. Say hi.
Hello, everyone.
Tonight's the last race of the round of 8. We already have 2 drivers locked in. Remix Bofa and Slag 84, and we'll get some interviews.
And we have 2 drivers that are currently below the cutoff line who need to either win or get in by points. And these 2 drivers are Bradley and S'mores.
Alright, do you want to try to invite Bradley since he's 10 points at the yellow cut line?
Yeah, I'll try to invite him in here. Oh, and I can only suggest, so you have to invite him.
Okay. So we'll get the driver of the 42, Bradley.
Honestly, I'm quite shocked that S'mores is actually on the cutoff line, considering that when he came in, he was. I mean, he came in and he just started winning races. He started winning truck races, and he started winning Xfinity. And he jumped straight to the Cup, and he started winning Cup races. It kind of shocks me that he's like last place on the cutoff line, but hopefully he can get it back in the gear.
Bradley, how's it going?
Feeling good.
Well, you're below the cut line by 10 points. Is there any pressure from you?
Well, if I can have a run like I had last night, I feel confident that I can beat Beach out with those 10 points in all the stages. I feel I have a chance I can make it to the next round. I feel confident.
To start off the race, are you going to be aggressive to get those points early, or are you going to take your time?
We'll see how the race plays out for me. I mean, I'm going to take what's given to me, but I'm not going to make anything too aggressive at the beginning of the race.
NASCAR Man, you got any questions for Bradley?
So Bradley, so Kansas is a track where the high line is preferred as the groove line, as we've seen earlier in the real life race. A lot of people are running the top line. Do you think that you can run the top line and make it useful, or do you think you have to use a different driving line to get around Kansas?
Well, if the line that I ran last night in the Xfinity race works with these Cup cars, I'll most definitely go to that line. But
Any more questions? Any more questions for Bradley, NASCAR Man?
Nope.
Well, Bradley, we wish you good luck, and hopefully we can see you in the next round after tonight.
Yep.
Alright. Alright, looks like we can get one more. Try to get Beige. Beige is the driver of the number 4 car. If he doesn't, then we can try to get Smoke real quick if he doesn't join.
That or S'mores, considering that he's also.
Beige, how's it going, man? Well, you're ahead of the cut line by 10 points, and SHR has been early dominant this year, and they've all expected you guys to go far. Is there any pressure coming from you going into this race? Well, will we see you be aggressive early? Are you gonna take your time in the race? All right, NASCAR, you got any questions for Beige?
Well, since you're 10 points above the cutoff line, do you think that you're gonna have to be aggressive and get more points to stay afloat, or are you confident enough that you can somehow pull off a miracle and win today?
All right, got any
And
more
one more
questions for me?
question: do you think pit strategy will kick in during this race today, or um,
Alright, well, driver's meeting looks like it's about to start. We wish you the best of luck today, and hopefully we can see you in the next round. Alright, thank you. Oh,
So
like,
one thing I noticed about so the one thing I noticed with the Kansas race earlier on today was that a lot of drivers took the high line, like Kyle Larson, Kyle Busch, and Chase Elliott, but a lot of other drivers were like centered in the middle of the track, and but we'll just have to find out which driver prefers what line, I guess.
yeah, last night in the Xfinity Series, Bradley, he was making the low line work. I mean, he still couldn't really pass, but, I mean, he could get pretty close to passing, so have to see if some drivers will be able to pass on the bottom lane. We'll probably see some drivers try that since most drivers will be on the top. And before the qualifying starts, I guess we can run down the points. Of course, Sledeg 84 in the 43 car and the reigning champ Remix both are locked in after their wins. JC Liv, he is up by 30 points ahead of the cut line. Sports Kid, he is up by 20 through 22. Smoke Zmok, he's above by 14. Beige in the 4 car, he's up by 10. And then Bradley below the cut line by 10. And then S'mores in 18 is below by 20. Who I'm really surprised is the Smoke. I mean, I think he was behind Slade was the second most favorite. But he's really struggled in the playoffs so far. How do you think he'll run in this race, or how he'll approach this race?
I think when it comes to Smoke, I think Smoke is going to try to be somewhat aggressive and try to get stage points, like a lot of these drivers are going to try to do today. Another person I'd like to mention about is the regular season champion, JC. Probably see him try to get up there in the front, just like how he was trying to get in the front at Dover, but he had some issues here and there. He had a loose car, and say his car was a little too much of the apron. And
Speaking
I
of
mean, you've seen
JC,
that.
yeah, especially at Dover. Speaking of JC, he was the winner at Kansas. I forgot to mention that was his last win. So let's see, 3 minutes till qualifying, who do you think will be eliminated after this race? You can go
If
first.
Bradley can't get his game up and potentially get above the cutoff line, I can see him going, and along with S'mores too. But if either S'mores or Bradley makes it to steps up their game today, he either wins the race or gets enough points to knock the other two drivers out, they probably might make it. But at this point, I don't think either one are going to make it in. We'll just have to see what happens. But
Yeah,
if Bradley is to get in, BJ would be completely knocked out, and honestly, my predictions would have to be Bradley and S'mores to be eliminated.
yeah, and personally, I think I'll go with you. I believe S'mores. I think he'll have to win this race. I don't think drivers will have as big as an issue for 20 points, and then I think that final spot will come down to Beige and Bradley, but I think it'll just come down to talent-wise and position go-getters. I think that'll be Beige. So yeah, I think I'll agree with you on S'mores and Bradley. And then who is your pick to win this race? You can go.
Well, you did say that JC was the winner of the last Kansas race, and that was his last win. So my top two picks would probably be JC or Slade, considering that Slade's been strong so far in the playoffs. But
I
I
I
just wonder if
think
JC can somehow pull it off and go back to back at Kansas.
and a guy I really haven't picked a lot to win this year so far, but I think Sports Kid will win tonight's race. I think he knows that if he wins a race, then he'll show these drivers that he's one of the favorites to win. And he's really good at mile and a halfs. He won the Coca-Cola 600 and dominated it the last time. So I
That
think,
and he won the All-Star race after getting voted in, I believe.
yeah, he won the. I think he won a stage in the All-Star race qualifying. Yeah, so I believe Sports Kid will win tonight's race, as qualifying should almost begin started, as it's 134 laps at Kansas tonight. Gonna
And
be
this is the round of 8, the final race of the round of 8. After this will be the round of 6.
which includes Martinsville, which is next week, and then Texas, Phoenix, and then of course Championship at Homestead.
Yep, championship race at Homestead. Biggest race and also the final race of the season.
Yep.
It's gonna put a lot of pressure on those involved in the championship 4. And did you get an invite from Texas? Because I know we're not.
Yeah, I got thing yet right now.
We're not supposed to join in until after the 1 second mark.
So our main eyes will be those 4 guys, or well, 5, hovering around the cut line: S'mores, Smoke Zemog, Bradley, Beige, and who's else? Did I say Bradley already? Oh, S'mores.
Yeah,
S'mores. That's the other one.
you already said s'mores.
Smoke, Beige, Bradley. Smoke, Beige, Bradley. And S'mores. Or is it? No, I think it's only 4. Alright, my bad. Oh, Texas is live on Twitch, so I'll keep
It
laps
must
on
be
there.
for his. It might be for his car review, but
Yeah, I'll keep track on there so we can keep laps. Let's see, let me go to his thing. Oh,
Okay, so let me know when they're loading into the race.
I think they were. I'll look to be sure, but I think they were loading into the race. Yeah, they're about to, so we can accept it now. So we're gonna get qualifying underway here at Kansas. Oh
Alright,
yeah,
I probably
forgot to mention too. Kevron 187. He is subbing for the rest of the year for football in the 41 for SHR. So, and he's pretty fast too. So we'll have to keep track of him.
Wait a minute, I thought we didn't join in from qualifying though.
Well, he said you can join if you want to. And then Predator, he's in the 9 car tonight too. So, and Predator was pretty fast last night. He got 2nd place. His return to MENL was last night.
The Predator is subbing for Foggy, who I believe has left the league, I believe, because recently I seen in the league chat that he had left it. What's even shocking is that I was the guy that brought him into here.
As there's a big group in qualifying. There's one of the guys we have to keep track of, the 42 of Bradley. Runs side by side with the 88. Contact at the 88. And the 88's in the grass.
That's going to affect their qualifying effort.
There's Smoke as well behind Texas. Only 14 points has the cut line. If Smoke has a good race, I think he's pretty much locked in.
Yeah, Smoke has a good race and remains getting points and stays afloat, he'll make it in.
The Smoke's been struggling in the playoffs though. Sports Kid.
Sports Kid driving the 95.
The spring winner JC going on board with him. Drafting with Mike in Texas.
That's the one thing I've always noticed between them three is that they're always drafting each other on most tracks.
Yeah, teamwork wise, even though I'm an SHR guy, teamwork wise, Hendrick has the. Oh, Mike, man, I just took JC out. Hendrick has the best teamwork. I mean, even in an Xfinity race, I mean, they don't even run for points in Xfinity, and they work together.
Honestly, I sometimes don't understand the whole drivers jumping into the Xfinity series from the Cup, but I know it's like real life, but it's a lot of people now these days, they kind of call it kind of leeching.
Hey, I'll be, can you start off the race for me? Call the race for just a second, because I have to go do something real quick.
Alright.
Alright, I'll be right back.
And of course, it's having problems on my end. And looks like qualifying is ended. And it looks like the pole is going to go to Darth Bud. And starting second is Remix. Third is going to be JC. Fourth is going to be Bradley. And to round up your top 5, Smoke will start 5th. Round up your top 10. Oh crap. Thing is rendering on my end of the screen. And I am trying to watch this the other broadcast of this event through another system, but it's kind of freezing up on my end. And there's the message from Texas saying that we can join in now. But to watch this race get it on today. Kansas, 134 laps today. This race is going to be pretty great. Hopefully it's a pretty good battle between teams today. Waiting for the thing to say we can watch the live race, and I'm joining in to watch the live race as this race unfolds today at Kansas. Loading in.
Alright, I'm back.
Texas said we can join.
Alright. Who got the pole? Darth Bud. Oh.
racing. They're already 3 wide, 4 wide coming in. Is going to take the lead from the 88. The 10 car remix. Oh, the 17. I think he went off the track. JC continues the lead. Looks. Oh, contact. The 95's in the wall, I believe. I think he got turned around. The 48 continues the lead laps, and I think the caution is out. No, it doesn't look like it's out. The cars ain't slowing down, so the caution is not out, so we're still green. The 41 is all over the pack into the 88 as JC is continued to lead. There's the 1 car. 1 car Napa fan driving the throwback car of this season. It's a throwback to Bill Elliott's 50th anniversary McDonald's car from, I think it was 1999, but
There's Remix in 3rd place. Oh, Remix in the wall.
Remix touched the wall there. As far as Remix isn't driving his throwback car, but I guess not everyone likes him. But looks like JC and Darth Bud are still wanting to. Darth Bud's in the wall, and he's still hitting the wall coming off the floor.
The 41's
He's going to lose a few positions.
So 48's trying to pull away.
Lead. 41 right behind him. 48 throwback of 2012. Honestly, I don't like this paint scheme because honestly, I think Lowe's could have done better than this, but whatever.
There's Bradley, the guy to keep your eye on. In 3rd place.
I've seen a lot of cars, they seem to be riding up against the wall. Starting to notice that some cars are taking the high line in the turns. And JC's just riding it out in the middle, and there's some cars all the way up against the wall. Especially the 41. The 41 at Kevron.
Oh, smoke Z-Mog all
And
the way in the
Bradley's
back.
right there. Bradley's going to try to pass the 41. And here comes the 1 car trying to pass both of them, his teammate and the 41. And the 10 car, I think, was in the wall coming off of 4. JC's going to lead another lap. Here comes the 41. 41 got ahead of steam.
Yep, 41 all on the
right
back bumper.
41 on the back bumper. He's using the outside lane, but looks like JC blocked that lane or got in his groove and caused him to
We
stop
possibly see
right
the bumper.
there.
Oh, nope, he got off the gas. Oh, he's in the wall.
Oh, the 41's in the wall.
Oh.
I guess he got a little too much.
Wow.
Oh, close contact with the 88, I believe.
S'mores back there. He's struggling. Oh, looks nice though.
Let's see, here we go. JC continues lead. Bradley's in 2nd place.
Napa fan in 3rd place.
That's not something you see every day, but JC continues to lead him. Off of 4. It seems like JC runs the high line too. And then he completely uses this apron on the front stretch. He rejoins the racetrack, and he still runs the middle of the high line. A lot of cars are doing that.
I like the 4-car beige, the Bush light car. He's running behind.
As JC continues to lead, we're going to look at some battles we have behind him. It's a battle for 2nd place between two Chip Ganassi teammates. The one in the 42, or at least I think that is the 1 car behind him.
There's a 41 car running in 5th place. Oh, Remix in the wall back there.
It looks like the 1's going to get underneath the 42. He's going to try to take that spot away, and I think he's got him on the backstretch. No, he doesn't. Coming into turn 3, it looks like he's got him.
Oh, Bradley's gonna. Nope. Nice move by the 1 car. Oh, Bradley's coming down pit road.
Oh, Bradley's coming down the pit road. Strategy, or did he just get loose?
Somebody else is down pit road too. I can't tell. Oh, that's Texas. There's the Hendrick pit strategy again.
And it looks like Smoke and the 95 are gonna go to pit road too. That must be some pit strategies early in the
I'm
race.
gonna look at JC and see what he does.
Doesn't look like anyone else is coming. Oh, wait a minute. The 43 and 19 are coming
Oh, yep. Oh, the 19 messed up his.
19 and the 43 got a little bit of contact where something happened there as they were trying to enter pits. As the 18 goes by them.
Battle between teammates in the back. Beige and
The 24 has re-entered the track. And of course, the 24 has got a throwback to the Rainbow Warrior car. I don't know why, I just smile every time I see that car.
Remix did a slide job on Beige, but Beige did the crossover on him.
It looks like another car. Looks like the 95 is re-entering the racetrack along with the 19. The 17
right there.
has re-entered the track too.
He's staying above JC though.
As the 43 and the 19 have both re-entered the track in turn 2. The 18 of S'mores is all alone.
Yep. There's Sports Kids. Sports Kids running behind 41 in the 88 car.
3 wide between the 10, the 24, and the 4 car.
Two
Coming
SHR
in
guys
turn
and
3.
oh!
Oh, the 10 gets into
Wow.
the 24.
And no caution. Remix is probably mad about that one.
I think the 10 or the 24 got loose and they just got into each other.
Somebody got loose because one of them just killed the other one. JC
looks like
even.
Looks like JC's trying to chase down the 17 car who will be put a lap down, as the 1 car is right behind him trying to chase him down for the lead.
JC
got
even
about
with
for-
worn tires is catching the 17 car.
He must have a really good car if he's still catching with worn tires. I mean, JC's still on the regular default tune of this track, and he's still catching them. The 1 car is staying right behind him, and the 95, of course, is a lap down.
Oh, the 41 in the wall. 41 behind the 88.
Looks like the 88 was also in the wall too, off of 4.
He's catching the Sports Kid.
Well, Sports Kid's a lap down, so currently the 88's in 3rd place. So Sports Kid is basically battling, trying to get his lap back.
Oh, 88 in the wall. And the 41 got it.
The 17 seems to be pulling away from the 48, little by little.
Oh, JC's in the
I think
wall and
there's-
Remix is in pit road.
JC's in the wall off of 4, and that's gonna 17's gonna have a lot more breathing room to stay on the lead lap.
Yeah, and Remix is down pit road right now.
Sports Kid is making his way up there as he's catching up to the 1 car. JC continues. Oh, but
JC in the wall
scrapes
again.
the wall again. I think those worn tires are starting to affect his handling or his driving line because he's not sticking on the high side. And here comes the
Here comes the 1 car.
trying to catch him.
The 1 trying to see what. Oh, 1 in the wall.
Oh, the 1 got in the wall a little bit.
1's
But,
trying the
he
bottom
sees-
lane. Oh,
He caught right up to JC. Right off
JC in the wall
turn, he's
again.
right-
Yeah, JC.
He's right up on JC.
And here
He's gonna
comes the
try
1
to go
car.
down low.
Is he gonna? Oh,
He's
he's
got him.
sliding up.
But JC's got
Oh.
him on exit.
The 1 got loose. And look, here comes
But
the 95 as well.
95, trying to get his lap back.
Oh, 1 pounds.
Oh. It looked like the 1 just got loose off the corner, somewhere. 5 takes away that.
Oh,
Takes away
wow.
that.
Sports Kid kind of got loose off the corner, but
Oh, the 10 car in the 17. It looks like Sports Kid is gonna get his lap back, and he's gonna be back on the lead lap. I think JC is just gonna let him go by.
Yeah, I mean JC, or not JC, Sports Kid, he's still battling. Well, both of them really, but Sports Kid doesn't have the better of a advantage to JC, so I think he just let him go just for purposes.
The one car in the wall.
One car's still hanging
He's
there
still.
Oh, and the 18 of S'mores is on pit road.
Must be more strategy calls, I guess, or the 18. Oh, the one gave the 48 the bumper, I think, coming into turn 1. JC went way up the track. But JC still managed to hang on to the lead, and that one car is pushing the issue.
Here comes the one. Oh, JC in the wall, and the one car is in the lead at Kansas.
Think about it, the one car is not even in the playoffs, and he's battling like he is. I guess he must be really determined to get that win this season.
Back
JC, is he gonna?
The
is he gonna
4-car
try
of
to catch
Beach
back
in pit
up?
road now.
41 of Kevron, not that far behind the 2 leaders. Oh,
Oh,
looks like
JC.
JC's going to pit road.
And the 88 too.
And I think the 88 too.
See, the guys that
That's
have not pitted is...
I
don't
believe
think
the
the
41 and the 1 have not pitted yet. I think everyone else has gone and gotten fresh tires or gotten some fuel. But
4 cars out of
I
pit
can
road.
see I can see Texas in the back. He's catching. He just passed Kevron. I think he's trying to get back on the lap as well. I think the 41 just went to pit road too.
Let's see. No, 41 still on the track.
The one car has not pitted yet. The 24 of Texas is not that far behind.
Oh, somebody's in the
trying...
wall. I couldn't tell who that was, but... Ooh, Mike Man in the wall just a bit. Mike Man and Slade are battling for position. I don't know what... Oh,
It looks like the one car is gonna potentially try to outrun everybody on tires and fuel on this stage. Texas is catching him.
I have no clue what the pit cycle or the pit window is. So I don't know how long the 41 can. Oh, 41's coming down pit road right now. Oh, 41's struggling to get down pit road.
Look at Texas. He's creeping up on the one car. He's basically trying to get his lap back and stay on the lead lap after pitting. And I think the one car is going to let him go by because I think the one is going to come to pit at this time because he's on the bottom.
Let's see, the one car looks like he's slowing down. Yes, he's coming down pit road. Ooh,
The one car coming down pit road. I think the one car is going in by fuel strategy.
Looked like everybody didn't really struggle on pit road, which is good.
Which begs the question, who is our new leader?
Let's see. We'll go to Sports Kids streams.
I believe the lead would go to either...
Sports Kids all the way back to 12.
And it looks like the 41 has re-entered the racetrack. And the one car is also exiting pit road as well, and he's heading back into the racetrack.
Yeah, I think that... Yeah, it could be the 88, 42... Oh, 17.
It's either the 88, this potentially the 17, or maybe 10, or...
third. So let's see what's going on. Sports kid in the wall. Okay, so I think Slade's in second. I can't. Is that the 88 movie? I believe that's the 88 movie. Yeah, I believe the 88's leading. Oh, I can go to the next one. Oh, the mic is full. Yeah, they were the earliest guys to pit. Mike Man, Slade, all them. But 88, he didn't
88 came in with his teammate, the 24 car.
There's 9 to go in the first stage. Oh wait, I think Mike could possibly not make it on fuel possibly. He'll have to save some fuel because he's exact on the dot of the end of the stage. Yep, Slade's in second, so I believe the 88 car is leading. The 88 car, Darth Bud. Of course, he's filling in for the rest of the season with CT Gamer. He is leading and could look to get his first stage. Oh, the 88 got on the wall a bit as the 43 is Slade trying to add to his stage point domination.
Dad are trying to add another stage win to his record if he can get to the 80. Oh, the 88's in the wall. 43 capitalized. We're getting a closer gap. It looks like the 43 closed the gap.
Now, I believe the 43 could possibly not make it on fuel because I mean he pitted with Mike Man and Mike is right on the dot of fuel, so he either wants just to risk it or take it easy.
As they're battling, Texas is coming in view. Looks like he could potentially be going a lap down.
88, I believe, I think the 43 saved him because, I mean, 88, the 42 closed in a lot on him. Yeah, I think the 43 saved him. So unless the 88 messes up, I think the 88 will win the stage.
As long as the 24.
Yeah, 43 is definitely saving fuel.
As we saw there, Texas got out of the way of the 88.
So go on board with him and let's see.
And there's a three-way battle, I believe, for second.
JC just got by the 43. Yeah, 43.
Oh, someone hit the wall for one. Couldn't tell who that was, but somebody hit the wall. But there's a row of cars behind the 88. There's probably
I wonder
a 5 car.
I wonder if Texas is saving too. Some of these guys didn't even pitted really early. Texas, Mike Man, Slade.
Remember, Texas pitted at the same time as the 88, and the 88's up front right now.
Yeah, the 4 just cruised by Texas, and he's catching fast on the 42 and 19. So yeah, I think Texas is saving. So maybe these guys know now that probably not at this racetrack they can. Oh, Mike Man's in the wall.
17 is catching to the 88. And so is JC, but I don't know if this is for position or is this just to get one back in the lead lap.
Yeah, 17 is a lap down, or I can check that actually. Let's see. Oh, somebody's down pit road. I can't tell who that is. Oh, Sports Kid. Wow.
I guess Sports Kid couldn't make it in on fuel.
Oh, and it's 2 laps to go too. So he's
Looks
gonna
like
get a black
88.
flag. Not what Sports Kid needs. He was only 22 points ahead of the cut line coming in this race.
Sports Kid's going to receive a black flag for pitting 2 laps before the stage ended.
Let's see. There's the 88, so he just went a lap down.
I believe that was the end of the stage. 88's going to take the
Yes, it was
green
the
checkered
stage.
flag.
So Darth Bud won stage 1 at Kansas. JC lived second. Let's see. Beige got 3rd, Slade 4th, and S'mores 5th. That's good stage points for S'mores and Beige. They both need it. So we will be
Looks
beginning.
like Hendrick 1-2 to start the beginning.
Yep, Smoke, Texas, and Sports Kid, they're all a lap down. So I don't think Sports Kid. Well, Smoke will get his lap back unless Texas stays out. He won't. And then yeah, Sports Kid won't get his lap back. So Sports Kid will have to hope for a caution. Not what Sports Kid needs right now.
Sports Kid will most likely get a lap penalty, and you have to probably do a drive-through penalty. Looks like the 95 is going to start in the back of the field as he comes to the green flag. JC on the high side with the 88 of Darkwood on the inside, and we're back green. 4-car VJ, and looks like he's making an aggressive move on the bottom. He's trying to get by that 88.
Oh, 4 looking under
almost,
the 88.
Yeah, it looks like
Oh,
it looks
Bradley.
like he got him.
Nice save by Bradley.
48. The 48 is pushing that 88, trying to help his teammate, and it looks like the 4-car is going to take the lead.
Oh,
off of
JC.
4.
JC made contact with S'mores. S'mores is going for it. He's not holding back. The 4-car and the 88 is bound for the lead.
S'mores is one of them guys that has to win to get in.
4 going for the slide job.
Looks like the 18 got a little squirrely.
4-car
the
clears the
17.
88.
The 17 and I believe the 95 got into each other off of turn 2. No
Oh,
caution.
88 contact just a little bit. Oh,
the 4's in the wall.
caution,
Big
hard
wreck.
in the wall.
Big
88.
wreck, collects half the field.
4 got put up the track by the 88.
It was about to be 3 wide because the 18 of S'mores was pushing the issue there for the lead.
It's a hard hit for Beige.
The restart, the 88 will start on the bottom.
Oh, Remix
43
got
will
sent
most
down
likely
pit
start on
road.
top. I don't know, it was a big crash. I think Texas, I think at least 3/4 of that field was involved.
I think
that
the
wreck.
top 2 were the only drivers that didn't get caught up in it.
I think the 43 was seeing the wreck happen in front of him, and he got lucky and avoided it. But as we come to the green flag start, 88 is going to start on the inside, and looks like the 1 car is going to start on the outside, and the 1 car doesn't get a good start.
88 had a really good start.
The 88's going to hold the bottom here. Looks like the 10 car of Sports Kid. Oh, wait, not Sports Kid.
Oh, getting tight.
Remix. Getting tight in the back.
Oh, Napa. Oh, 4. Oh, right.
Contact. Contact and turn. Oh, looks like the 95 got turned.
I think the 43 got put up the track by somebody. I couldn't tell what
And
happened
also
there.
involved, I believe, was the 41 and the 4. Possibly the 24. But I do know the 95 and the 17 were definitely involved.
Yeah. That's the second caution of the race. Well, besides stage, but
Second caution of stage 2.
question is, will this
Believe
be
we didn't
like?
have a caution
Could
in
this
the
be
first
like?
stage.
Could this be like Dover possibly? Because Dover, we barely had any cautions first stage, but it was a wreck fest the last two.
88 and the 18 going to be in the front row.
18.
Second row is going to be the 1 and the 48. We're back to green flag racing.
18 can't hold back. He has to 88 again with a good restart. 88's actually cleared 18. Yeah, he is. He better get up now before Smith gets the run on him. Bumper to bumper.
Everybody is jousting for position. Coming down to turn 3. So the 88.
Everybody's
the
getting
10's in the
bumpers.
wall.
Oh, 18 got a bump from the 48.
88 got a
almost
big.
hit
The 24 and
88.
the 17 in the wall. And I believe the 41
17,
is also involved.
17, 24 in the 95. 95 once again in another wreck.
So far, it looks like terrible luck for the 24 team in the 95 car. The 95 car had to serve a penalty, I believe, for pitting two laps to go in the stage. So this isn't playing out too well for him.
Couldn't tell what happened in that because we were focused on.
To me, I seen the 24 get turned by someone. It seemed like the 17 got underneath him and just completely wiped them out, or the 17 got loose and got into the 24, and the 95 got clipped or something. But we come back to the restart. The one on the outside, the 88 is starting on the inside.
88 get another good restart.
We're back to green flag racing. Looks like the 1 and the 88 both got good restarts. It looks like the 88's pulling away with the 18 pushing. The 4 car
again
on the outside pushing the 1 car. The 88, 88's got a good restart.
Remix
the
in
10
the
cars
wall.
in the wall.
S'mores. JC diving on too. Oh, not Napa. In
the
the wall, and it's
one's in the
stacking
wall.
everybody up. Oh, Mike. Oh, round they go.
The 95 and the 18, I believe that was the 19.
One hit the wall, and then it stacked everybody up. Everybody was trying to get by it.
Poor Sport Kid in that 95.
He's probably, last week, him and Slade, and probably the most controversial finish of probably all season. Slade, he was trying to bang him to the finish, but he kind of took Sports out, and Sports was not happy. Probably not happy about this race right now either.
I can't imagine what the radio chatter is right now with the 95 team. Highly doubt it's good.
S'more is what he needs. He led a lap. Every point counts.
S'more is starting on the bottom. The 88 starting up top. He's going to go back to green. JC is starting on the bottom line.
JC
He's
all
right
on S'more's bumpers. S'more's is clear of.
S'more's got a good restart, and he's going to hold the lead coming into 2.
Oh, 41 got a little tight back there.
88 got shuffled in the back there. Coming out of 4, looks like S'mores is going to
48 in the wall, and it's going to stack everybody up. Oh, 88 got.
He got turned. I think he got turned by the 42.
48 went around.
The 19 involved.
The 48 got in the wall. Darthbud tried to dive down to avoid it, and then when he tried to come back up, he got loose and then turned into everybody else.
That collected probably 5-6 cars.
Yeah, that was we're seeing a lot of that right now. Cars hitting the wall, and then, there's not really any room to...
I think it's mostly because of these restarts when everyone's all together. everyone's trying to joust for position, and they're kind of being a little too aggressive and not being aware of how aggressive they are really being on the racetrack and causing all these wrecks. Hopefully these wrecks can come to a halt soon, so drivers can have a green flag run. And Sports Kids made his way up to row 3 on this restart. 18th is going to start on the bottom. Outside is JC, which had great starts.
More 17 up here. We haven't seen much.
It looks like
17
S'mores. Looks like S'mores in the 18 is going to continue to lead with the 17 behind him. Everyone's jousting for position. Oh, look at the 95 of Sports Kid. He was pushing the 17
Oh, 48. Is it going to stack?
Gonna
Yep, it's going to stack everybody. Yep.
Oh.
There we go. Oh, yep.
Someone's in the infield grass, and the 4 gets turned, I think, by the 24.
Yep.
There's the 88. I think he was the one that was in the infield grass.
And then cars get, I mean, when you hit the wall at Kansas, I mean, you can't get off the wall. You're good. You're stuck there for a good 5-10 seconds. And then
everyone else, it's like, and then you got everyone else who's behind you, and it's like they either can't check up in time or they're having a hard time turning their car. Because it looks like they just don't have time to react and check up in time.
Check how many. Let's see. Laps left on the stage. We have, I think, about around
20 laps to go in the stage. I think this is the 6th caution of the day. 6 in this stage.
This will be a big stage win for S'mores if he can just not get caught up in the ranks.
S'mores needs to win. I mean, if he doesn't win today, he's going to be eliminated. Oh, somebody got in the infield grass, and I think that was Mike Mann.
Yep. Oh, wow! 42.
Oh, the 24!
42 killed the 42 killed the 24. I don't know if he got loose or what, or hit the apron maybe, but I mean, let's see. Yeah, I don't know.
Out here for lead. The 95 is trying to catch up to the 18.
On Texas stream, I mean, oh, Bradley in the grass, and he's gonna, oh, Bradley's out of, and Bradley's around. Bradley's out of control right now. Bradley, no.
And it looks like the outside lane with the 18 to 17 and
we have a good battle up here
and
for
the
the lead.
41. Looks like the 18 is going to continue to hold on to the lead. The 18 has made quite of a comeback. First stage, he wasn't even nowhere near the front.
Battle for second right now.
Battle for second is a 3-way.
Oh, and now battle for third. 41.
We got a 3-way battle for
second. 41 in the wall. And
JC's going to take that spot, I believe. 95 continuing to push, trying to catch up to the 18. The 18's continuing to run his line, continuing to hang on to the lead. But
we're coming to 9 to go in the stage. So this is 9 to go. Oh, and Mike Man around in the back.
And I believe a caution has come out.
I just saw Mike Man around. I didn't know what else happened. So
yeah, caution has come out. This will be the 7th caution.
So it'll be
7th. Oh, someone's in the back.
See,
someone was in the back on the back stretch of the track, completely sideways.
23. We're gonna come to 23 laps to go.
Oh, Mike Man, I think he left. I think he lagged out of. I think he blown an engine. Or his car
I saw Mike. He was stuttering a lot.
Mike Man is officially out of this race. Sad for his number 19 car today. He was looking for a good. He was hoping for a good finish today here at Kansas.
S'mores is still out front. Wow, Sports Kid. Let's see. S'mores got
95 didn't get a good restart, but the 18 did. The 48, all over the back bumper of the 18.
I wonder if he's trying to move him.
18's going to throw a block on the 48.
Oh, 95.
Here
Oh,
comes
95.
the 95 with an aggressive move.
Oh, 4 in the wall. Oh, around they go.
The 42's around. Oh,
that is so. Wow.
That got someone in pit road.
Now they're off the track.
In the infield.
Yeah, I don't think that's a caution. Oh, nope, now it is a caution.
That's a caution.
43, 17, 42. I thought I saw at least 4 or 5 cars in there.
I thought I saw 4. I think the 88 was involved. I could be wrong. I seen 4 cars. 2 went in the infield, and I think 2 went straight.
And I'm
to
listening to
pit road.
Texas Stream, and I don't think he's happy with the racing right now. I heard that he's giving everybody or some people aggressive driving warnings. He's trying to get these guys not to stop wrecking.
This will be the 8th caution of this stage.
All in one stage.
Looks like the 18 has continued to stay in front.
Yeah, Texas is not happy with some of these drivers right now. He wants good racing. This is the track.
I'm on board with the 95. He gets a good start. Coming into turn 1, looks like he's going to ride on the bumper of the 18. He's going to stay on the bumper of the 18 coming into turn 2. Coming out of turn 2.
3 laps to go and another caution. And I don't know if that's the stage. If so, I think S'mores got the stage. Yep, that's the stage.
S'mores wins stage 2.
Big stage win for S'mores. That's big.
Let's just see. Let's see if S'mores can pull off a miracle and win and make his way into the next round.
JC got 3rd, Beige 4th, and the Napa fan 5th. So I would say around 10 or 12 points now he's down. Well, could be even less with the positions he's gotten, but and it'll be 57 laps to go.
I'm kind of impressed with the 18 and the 95.
Yeah, they're both showing out, especially
the 95 got involved in wrecks a little early, and now look at him. He's up front and he's battling for the lead. And the 18 had a terrible stage 1. Is now won stage 2, and he's trying to win this race. But he's got an aggressive JC right behind him.
JC's hungry for a while. He hasn't won in about 20 races. And
JC's trying to go back to back. Oh, the 1 and the 10 I think went up the racetrack.
They did a good job saving it. Remix trying.
Oh, the 10 got a little loose.
Remix is loose right now. He is trying to keep his car straight. Oh, Bradley!
Oh, the 42.
Almost. Wow. And here comes Sports Kid. Bradley's going slow. Oh, somebody got on the wall.
Looks like the 4 car is going underneath the 95 for second.
Sports Kid, aggressive move by Sports Kid.
The 17 is on the apron there. He re-enters the track safely. He's going to lose a few spots. The 18 is continuing. Oh, here comes Sports Kid on the high side. The 95 is going to take the lead.
18 not.
Gets
oh,
loose.
18 almost got in the pit road. 18's probably not happy right now.
I think the 95 got loose and probably got into the 18.
Look who's coming. Oh, 41.
41.
And look who's coming. The 4 Beige. He's in a. Oh, around they go in the back. 88 car round, Remix, and no caution.
No caution.
Yep, no caution.
Still green.
And look who's in 3rd. Texas is in 3rd.
Texas is making his way up front.
Texas hasn't won since last season. He was a championship finalist in last season's Cup Series. And, he didn't even make the playoffs.
It seems that.
Battle for the lead.
It seems that this year he's had a lot of struggles this season.
Battle for the lead.
Is gonna,
Sports Kid and
Texas
Beige. Beige got loose, and here comes Texas.
Got into Texas.
Texas is trying to
But
prove
Texas
himself.
keeps
Oh,
them under
and look at
control.
Slade too. Wow, this is an awesome race right now.
There seems to
Slade.
be some
Oh,
sort
4
of
car in the wall.
debris. There seemed to be a cone in turn 1
Yeah, somebody.
coming into turn 1.
I've seen a lot of cars spin down there.
Wonder if that
I wanna
cone
keep-
is the main reason.
I want to keep an eye on Texas. In the Xfinity race,
Texas
he was
is in
running good
second.
too yesterday. He got second in the stage, and now, I mean, he could possibly, could maybe win this race. S'mores, he's back.
95, battle between Hendrick teammates, the 48 and the 24, battling it out for second.
48's coming too. 48's in the 43. We've not talked about surprisingly a lot tonight. He's lurking.
I think the 43 is taking it easy those first 2 stages, and now it's crunch time, considering that this is the final stage of the race, and the 43's in the
43's in the wall. 43's on the apron. Oh, washes up on the track. 17's coming. 17's gonna try to get fourth
Two
place.
teammates, Hendrick Motorsports still going at it for
Oh,
second. Looks like
JC.
JC gonna
JC's coming for
take
second
that
place.
spot.
See,
They're still side by side. JC looks like he's gonna take that spot.
Yep, he got him.
And he does.
Oh, but Texas not holding back. He puts his own teammate up the track, and here he comes under him.
The thing about it is, it's strange is that JC's in the playoffs and Texas isn't, and Texas is being aggressive towards his own teammate.
Texas, he's trying to prove himself. He's had a couple chances of winning this season, but he's mainly struggled.
He hasn't gotten the job done.
And I heard him say yesterday in the Xfinity Series in his interview that he coming into this weekend he hated Kansas, and now look at him. He could possibly have a chance to win this race.
The 95 continues to have a small lead. The 95 isn't locked into the next round, but he's hoping to do that with this win here at Kansas.
This group back here is trying to catch him too. Smoke, Slade, and Beige.
Trying to catch up to the 95 and the 2 Hendrick cars.
So 95. 95
48 was trying to get underneath the 95.
JC got a little tight on that one. Texas is losing a little bit of ground, still in their draft, but
I think Texas is starting to lose.
Texas washed up. Texas is starting to lose his car.
I think Texas is starting to lose his racing grip line, considering that we have gone green for quite a while now.
So I can notice Sports Kid, he's running the middle lane, and JC's actually trying to work the bottom lane.
JC's trying to get underneath of him and use the bottom lane to an advantage.
Oh, but now we kind of switch over. So JC running the middle lane. JC crossover, battle for the lead.
JC sees him.
Sports Kid got
He's
tight.
looking at it.
Oh,
I think JC's going
Sports
to
Kid got that lap.
JC led that lap.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, I think JC got him by just a bumper on that apron.
This is a great battle between Hendrick, guys. Ooh, still Sports Kid. Yeah, it looks like Sports Kid. Oh, but JC's trying to side draft him. JC's not giving up on this bottom lane. Sports Kid looks like, oh no, he's still not clear. Tell you what, to run the bottom lane as good as JC is, he definitely has a good car. Texas, he's closing back in now that they're battling. Sports Kid finally throws back JC. JC's gonna look again.
The 48 is gonna try to get underneath the 95 again. It looks like he's gonna get the lead off of 4. Unless the 95's got to get a run off. 48's gonna lead that lap too. But Texas is back in the picture.
Sports Kid got a little hit the wall just a bit. JC
Texas
washing up the track.
Back in the picture.
JC messed up that point. He washed up the track a lot. And now Texas.
We got 3 Chevrolet cars battling it out for the lead as
Ooh,
another
Sports Kid got
Chevrolet
really
car,
tight.
43, is trying to catch up to that group.
All of Hendrick, they are on a drought. I mean, Sports Kid hasn't won since Charlotte. Oh, and battle for the lead again. Sports Kid in the wall off the corner, and JC. Oh, and Texas clears Sports Kid too. And now Texas, here he
JC
comes.
hasn't won since Kansas. Texas hasn't won since last season. And the 95 hasn't won since Charlotte. And Slade, he recently won. Recently won it. I believe it was at Talladega he recently won at.
Yep, it was a real controversial finish at Talladega. A lot of tempers were heated up at Talladega, which is known for. But at the same time, you expect it there. Sports Kid trying to get back there to Texas, running that top lane.
It looks like the 48 is going to continue to hold on to the bottom. It looks like Texas and the 48 are drafting each other, and the 95 is trying to figure a way to get around them. Because I've noticed the 24 is following the 48. Oh, Texas is going to try to go underneath, but he does not have enough room to get underneath of there. Oh, Texas squeezes the 95 up the wall. Oh wait, Sport Kid's underneath the 24, and the 24 is going to have to let the 95 get there.
Yeah, I would, if I were Texas, even though he wants to win so bad, I would probably just let Sports Kid go because
Texas trying to end a winless drought.
I have no evidence of when the last time Texas did win, but I know he hasn't won this season, so. Yeah, and Texas was a championship finalist last year. He was a part of Championship 4, along with Remix.
The 24, I think, got in the wall.
24 trying to get under. Ooh, Texas got a little loose off that corner.
48 trying to hang on to the bottom. The 48 and the 24 right behind. Oh, I mean the 95 and the 24 just behind him.
This is 35 laps to go in the race right here.
4 Chevrolets control 4 of the top 5 positions.
Oh, Sports Kid crossover, and here we go. Battle for the lead again between Sports Kid and JC. Oh, he's going to try to slide up there. Oh, he's going to...
And he got him.
Oh, he got him. Nice move by Sports Kid there.
Sports Kid, if he wins this race, he immediately advances into the next round. JC, I believe JC is good on points, so I think JC can advance to the next round. But I think JC is trying to win to add a cushion, add 5 bonus points for winning. And Texas is not going to make it easy for both of them.
Texas I don't think really Texas cares if his teammates or not. He's trying to prove that he still has. Oh, contact! Oh, contact between JC and Sports. JC, looks like Texas.
Sports is still leading, and he's got a bit of a distance.
I'm trying to see how many laps. What's his name has left? Texas.
I think he's got a 3-car length lead over Texas.
Or I'm trying to see how. Now we're coming to 32 to go. I want to see how many laps Texas has left. A few.
The 95 continues to lead. 24 and the 48 following him. All Hendrick cars up front with the 43 of Richard Petty as lead. And then the 17 of Roush Racing is... Oh, the 17 is actually... I think that
the... 17 I can notice is all the way down.
The 17 is trying to pass the
43. Sports Kid almost got on the wall, got really top the corner. Texas got a little bit of a advantage there, but not gonna really. Okay, so
Sports Kid continues to lead with 24.
So this next time by will be 30 laps to go at Kansas. Man, I can't tell how many laps Sports Kid has left. Or not, well, Sports Kid. Oh, Sports Kid in the wall! Sports Kid got in the wall just a little bit.
Your top 5 is this. It's Sports Kid first, second place is Texas, third is JC, fourth is Slade, and fifth is Smoke. And it looks like Slade is going to hold on to fourth. He's still battling Slade. I mean, he's still battling Smoke for fourth.
Yeah, I've been looking back at these two, and it looks like they've had a good battle.
Texas trying to catch up to the 95 car.
Smoke is running that Kyle Larson line.
It looks like JC is falling back from the top 2.
Back up to the front here. Yeah, JC's losing. JC's car's falling off. Get back up there. Alright, there we go.
It looks like
oh, is Sports Kid's coming down pit road. No, I think he's...
I think this would be a strategy call. And the 48's going with him in the 17, 43.
That could I believe.
I think someone else is going in.
This could be for the win right here.
I think the 4 car went in there too. Oh, here comes the one in 88. They're coming in.
Yeah, they all come.
In the grass.
Texas will probably come in this time. Yep, here comes Texas.
Texas coming into pit road.
Let's see, is there
Well,
any...
the 10 S'mores is now coming down pit road. Stage 2
the 42, the 41. So I think everybody just pitted.
41. I think this might be our last
95 is out first.
Stops.
Oh, 95 has a good cushion on these guys.
95 and then the 48, 17 and the 43. And the 4 car just is now exiting. 1 car now exiting pit road. And the 88 and the 10, oh, little contact exiting pit road.
Let's see if these 3 can chase down
the 24 is now exiting pit road. Which I believe the 24 is still considered. Oh, and I think the 48 is now our new leader.
No, it's the 95.
Oh,
95 is leader.
95 is now is the leader. S'mores and the S'mores is now coming out pit road. JC's battling with the 17 and 43.
Let's see if these 3 can chase down our leader, Sports Kid.
Sports Kid's had a good car, and there's Texas, but I think Texas is in second, if I'm correct. I could be wrong on that.
Oh, Texas is in second. I didn't think that.
Texas in second.
I thought that would have probably cost them the race, but I guess not. So never mind, my bad. Texas in second.
Texas has fresher tires than the 95, but will that come into a factor though? Can the 95 hold on?
Now we'll have to see who's faster.
Well, we did notice the 24 was aggressive, so this might come down to just who's the better driver here.
24 to go coming this time by.
I think the 95 is going to run the high line. 24 gained a little bit.
Yeah, 24 looks like he's gaining just a little bit.
One thing I noticed with the 24 is that at some points of the race he doesn't even run that apron on the front stretch. He stays on the middle of the track on the front stretch.
Now the preferred line, if I were in Tech's position, where I'm running, where he's running right now, I think that's where you should run, because Sports Kid he has the possibility of himself hitting the wall because he's running so high, and that'll get Tech's advantage. So if I were Texas, I wouldn't change anything about my line. I would just keep where I'm at. 2 to go. And Texas, Sports Kid got a little lower that lap. I think the guy, if anybody gets to Sports Kid, I think it'll be Texas. Not anything we would expect to hear. Probably the last guy maybe we would probably expect to talk about, but I think Texas is the guy to run down Sports Kid right now.
Let's see, can Texas run down 95?
See, Texas is about 2 seconds behind Sports Kid. He came across the line and he was 1.9 behind him. And those 3 actually behind Texas actually gaining on Texas.
Yeah, see the 48 and the 17 and the 43 are catching up to Texas.
JC, he's probably the fastest car besides Sports Kid right now. But they'll have to get by Texas quick.
And
It's 20 laps to go.
There's going to be a caution.
No, it's not.
Considering how we're still...
Oh, Beige got really slow back and he was in the grass a little bit. Not really anything.
95's got, I believe he's got at least a 15 car length. Maybe even a 20 car length gap between him and a 24.
These 3 back here, JC, Slade, and Smoke, they have to bump draft. They're going to get that too.
Yeah, but the question is, can they even bump draft in the turns? Because they can only bump draft in the front stretch and the back stretch.
Yeah, I mean...
They can't really be on each other's bumpers in the turns.
Yeah, in Texas, he's trying different lines now. He's running up high now.
95 is just running really well on the high line. 24 trying to stay afloat in second.
Sports Kid hasn't had the best of the second round. I mean, Dover, of course, he had a lot of penalties. He had a couple penalties and got caught up in a lot of accident last week, but the finish, he got second in. And now he's, I'd say,
today he overcame a penalty from pitting 2 laps before the stage ended.
Yeah, JC's gonna try to bump you out. Oh, I thought Sports Kid was in the wall for a second. If I were JC, I wouldn't.
Continues to lead.
Is JC gonna try to get by Texas here? JC, yep, JC, yep. Wherever Texas finished, Texas! I don't know what Texas just decided. Oh, and the 43.
Is an infield grass. I don't think that's going to bring out a caution.
I don't know about that move by Texas.
I think Texas just got a little too aggressive and it just cost the 43.
Yeah. Try a crossover, but he took Slade out.
The 95 is going to continue to lead this race. Second place, I believe, is JC. Third is going to be 17.
See if JC can run down Sports Kid.
And there's our 2 drivers that are below the cutoff line, the 18 and the 4. I think the 18 is just going to be a little short, and he's not going to make it.
Yeah, Texas on his
he's
screen.
No longer up there.
Texas, he's saying he didn't intentionally mean to hit him.
48 and the 17 are trying to catch that 95. The 95 continues to push that car, trying to remain in the lead. The 95 can't afford to make any huge mistakes that'll cost him his lead.
As, let's see, cross the line. The next time by will be 12 to go. And JC's not really gaining on Sports Kid.
I think JC is just mostly concerned with the 17 car because them two are battling it out for second. Looks like the 95.
11 to go now. Or 12 to go, my bad.
Our two drivers, the 18 and the 42, most likely are not going to get in.
The last about a lap and a half, JC has caught by like 3/10 or 2/10 now, but he's making a little bit of ground. But I don't know if it could be enough.
Then again, he's got that 17 car behind him.
He is gaining on him though. He's catching Sports. 11 to go. Could JC, two guys that have a big drought, separated by one race, who will it be that breaks the drought? Yeah, JC is gaining on Sports just a little bit.
Can JC break his drought and go back to back in Kansas? Or can Sports Kid get done and break his drought in Charlotte and make it to the next round in the playoffs? Because JC's already guaranteed in from points. But I think JC would love it if he had a 5-point cushion.
Now probably get him more and more secure to maybe possibly get in the Homestead. As we're coming to 9 laps to go now at Kansas.
Looks like the 95 gained more ground on that lap. I think he's got about like a 15 car gap between him and 48.
Will JC have enough power to possibly get up to Sports Kid? And Smoke's hanging around with JC too, so he's in the picture too. 8 laps to go now. Yeah, I don't know. A lap car, I don't know. Oh, he's gonna.
I think that's the 41.
Oh, wow. He just.
Smart move by
man.
41.
That was a good save by him. 7 to go now. I thought he was going to get messed up Sports' line. If JC can just get close enough to get in his draft. Because he has Smoke behind him. Oh, JC in the wall off the corner.
That is going to be bad for
He didn't hit it that
JC,
much,
but the 17 is right on his tail.
I don't know. Should JC? If I were Smoke, I would just stay behind JC. 6 to go now.
I also noticed that 41.
Oh, Sports in the wall. Sports hit the wall just a little bit. JC's trying. Oh,
I think Sports Kid's trying to keep
I don't know about the 17 with his move right now. So yeah, 17 in the wall now. 5 to go. Sports Kid trying to give it all he's got in this car to win this race. Oh, he got on the wall again, just a little bit.
I think his tires getting worn from him
He's
using
pushing it, even though he's leading. He's pushing just to get away from him.
He's making sure that he hangs on to this lead.
I don't know if JC can get there. Unless Sports Kid really gets stuck on the wall. 4 to go now.
Looks like 95 is going to continue to hold this lead.
Sports Kid,
it seems like
he ran a little lower in that corner, just not to hit the wall.
I think he's trying to hold on from here on out. Because he knows he can't afford to constantly hit the wall.
Yeah, he's running lower now. He doesn't want to hit the wall anymore. 3 laps to go now.
95 is using all he can use.
We will go up here with Sports Kid. This would lock him into the round of 6 and get him one step closer.
Potentially get him closer to Homestead.
Ooh, we have a battle for second back there. Don't know. 2 laps to go.
There you go. 2 to go. Sports Kid continues to hold his lead. He seems to not be getting as close to the wall as he was earlier.
Oh, hit the wall just a little bit in that corner, but he doesn't really ruin him that much. As long as he doesn't get stuck on the wall.
Hopefully things don't go bad for the 95 as we come down to the white flag.
Final lap at Kansas.
Remix looks like he's going to potentially go a lap down.
Remix better, yeah.
It looks like Remix is going to stay out of the way. I think Remix is trying to save fuel. Remix stays down low, gives 95
by
room
Remix
on his line.
One last corner for Sports Kid.
One last corner for Sports Kid. He's going to break his drought since Charlotte.
Oh, is Sports Kid run out of...
for the first? I think Sports Kid ran out of gas.
But he ran out of gas. But he's still gonna get it. He's gonna get it. Sports Kid will win at Kansas. Ran out of fuel on the final lap, but still hangs on and is on to the round of 6 and breaks his streak. Nice.
Excellent win for Sports Kid. There's Texas.
That's a big win for Sports Kid. There's Texas behind them, congratulating them. And JC, I noticed he ran out of fuel too.
I think the 17 got second and
yeah,
48 potentially third.
17 got second. As to grab the lead or the winner of Kansas.
Yeah. I guess the 43 isn't that happy with a lot of drivers today. First he hit the 24, then he hit the 17 and the 48 coming down pit road. I guess he must not be very happy with them guys today. I mean, Slade's already in the next round, but I guess he wasn't too happy by the way that contact with the 24 happened.
Let's see if Sports Kid will come down and talk to us about the race. Yeah, that was a really... Sports Kid, you're finally back in victory lane. How does it feel? Sports, you're finally back in victory lane. How do you feel, man? Can't hear me. Actually, I remember him telling me that something about his mic, something happened to it and broke. I remember he told me something about that. That's probably why. Yeah, I don't think Bradley... 18 won a stage, but I don't think that was enough for him. He didn't really... Sports Kid, can you hear us now? I don't think he can hear us. Yep, congrats to you, Sports Kid. Since you can't hear us, we'll see you on the round of 6. Is there a way I can... I don't know how you can kick the people out of the party. Okay, there he goes. Okay, let's grab second place. If he's still... Okay, yeah, he's still on. Alright. Here's Smoke, who finished second in tonight's race. Smoke, how do you think your race went? Well, just looking at your stage finishes, I looks like you're in onto the round of six. Drafting was JC. Were you just trying to get by him at the end there, those final laps? Because I saw you trying to go a little higher than him at one lap too. Just trying to get one extra position. Well, you're on to the round of six, and next week is next week is Martinsville. How do you think about that race? All right, Nascar, me got any questions for Smoke? All right, well, okay, you got another question. Well, congrats to you on the second place finish, and we'll see you at Martinsville. I want to try get Texas in here. He really impressed me tonight with his run. Just gonna try to get driver the 24. Texas, both me and Nascar, man, we haven't really seen you up in the front most of the season, but you were, you had a chance before the pit stops to win. How do you think your race went? Well, that one battle where you, JC, and Sports were going back and forth, we saw you actually trying to pass those guys. Were you just trying to prove that you still had the cars to win races? Well, we're on to Martinsville next week, and the short tracks lately they've been kind of a bit of wreck fest. How do you think you'll do in that race? Nascar, you got any questions for him? Well, you had a really good run tonight, and we thought you could have had a chance to win, but even though you didn't, we still had a good run. Good luck to you next week, and we'll see you there at Martinsville. Do you want to get one more person, or do you want to call it? Let's see. He's had a I don't know, like a just an average kind of year. I mean, he's definitely improved over along the season, but as here's Bradley. Bradley, you started up in the front of the race, but you really didn't get back up there after I forget what happened. How do you think your race went? Well, even though that happened, at one point of the race, Hendrick Motorsports was 1, 2, and 3. how were you? Did you feel happy that you guys showed that you guys were still pretty fast and one of the best out there? Carmen, you got any more questions for? No. Well, good luck to you, and had a good run, or well, in your mind, had a good, decent run. But we'll see you at Texas, I guess, since you said you're not gonna be next week. Man, he sounds disappointed. I feel him though. I mean, uh, no, I don't think that stage one was enough. Yeah. I I mean, I think in my mind he was a part of the big three along with Slade and Smoke coming, but I think Slade, yeah, yeah. B, she struggled too, but I don't. I think he snuck in to the next round. I'll try to invite him one more time. If he doesn't join, then we'll just. I don't know if he'll try to invite him one more time. It doesn't look like he's joining, so I get. Well, before we go, I guess we can. How do you think, before we go, how do you think Martinsville will go next week? Nascar man. How do you think Martinsville will go next week before we go? Yeah, well, definitely be a lot of tempers, especially between the six drivers that we'll hear. But I guess we will call it there. Thank you guys all for watching tonight's Casey Motors was a KC something 400 at Kansas. It was a good race. Congratulations to Sports Kid on booking his ticket to the round of 6. And next week we'll start the round of 6. We will be at Martinsville. And that is all for me and NASCAR Man. We will see you everybody at Martinsville.